Here, we used to have.
There used to be a workshop, I don't know if it's still.
The workshop, yes, but,
Yeah.
but we're doing it.
Well, it used to be, we had a teacher here whose husband was at St. A's, I believe, and he would come down and he would explain all the paperwork and everything every year. Then she left. And
I don't know.
There's someone from this organization, some organization that comes in and talks about, you know, the financial, there's two different ones. You get schools, colleges come in, and then a financial portion of that. What to look up, how to get grants, scholarships, how to fill out your FAFSA, all that kind of good stuff. And you can set up an appointment with them down here in Concord to fill that out. And they give you that information, who to call, how to set it up, all that kind of good
And so why wouldn't we want to have them come right to one of our offices and have kids just
stuff.
take a day,
Schedule
schedule
it,
it
right, absolutely.
with their parents in the evening, after school. So
Right.
we'll talk about that when we get to, how do we make us a more friendly service provider? That's what we are.
That's one thing you probably need to know is that Hillsboro is, the Hillsboro Deering area, it falls into a black service hole because it's administered by up to 4 counties.
What does that mean, a black service?
Well,
We
it's
don't
like,
know which one we belong to. Are
Oh.
we part of the Concord district, the Keene district, the?
exactly, Manchester. Some people for different types of services have to go to Manchester within the same school district. Some people have to go to Keene, some people have to go to
Really?
Concord. Yeah.
So maybe we can think about producing a document that we can make available to the public, that if you need these services, here's where you go for those, and here's the number.
We do have those, they're just slightly out of date, but we do have documents like that that I
Okay.
can probably.
I'm unaware of those, so if you could
Yeah.
point me in that direction. Those are the
But
kind
they
of
need to be
things.
better done too, and sifted out for what's critical and what's not. and-
Your hallway.
Good information for a newsletter
Mhm.
that goes to parents so that they can see.
Mhm.
So don't let us let that one go,
Mhm.
all right? Other things that were under this one, impressions or concerns, might be testing too much. Some staff might not be contributing as much as they should. Parent involvement.
There's one concern that I have, and that is more doors to the community, and of course, we've just discussed that to a certain extent, but, you know, we need to find all the different ways we can to create a door, so that we've got the community in and out, for different things, for different reasons.
Once upon a time, faith in us, we did have a adult education program that was running out of the district.
Oh,
A number of years ago, it was grant funded, and then it got eliminated. I think it was being paid, the grant expired and we put it under the budget, and then the budget got slashed by a huge amount, and it was one of the things that got cut. But I think that's a way to get, I've been thinking about that a lot, those doors open again, and it might be worth.
generally it's self-funded because there's a fee for the adult education.
Exactly.
And they actually, the district I came from, we made money on that. We made a lot of, we made.
They had a coordinator, and I think
Yeah.
the coordinator was paid from a grant.
Right.
Right.
But in that, and there wasn't quite enough.
But
that
it doesn't,
came.
it can be paid from the person who's setting that up. I've heard, I've been a party to several of those. One of them was called West County Classrooms, and they had a coordinator that got next to nothing doing it, so it was better than a volunteer because they got something. But they actually went out in the community, found people that had expertise in areas, and basically had adult education for how to do stuff, and it was people in the community that were providing those services, so it was.
People are telling me that like Jinx said, we need to have more open doors, that the people have, so many people said, I volunteered this, I was going to do this, I was going to give that to the schools, and the school didn't want to shrug at me off.
Yeah. It may have been they didn't have the capacity to follow through. A lot of times it's like, that's a great idea, but they're thinking, oh my God, another thing to do. And it's a capacity issue. Where if we said, okay, there's a need here, maybe one of these people that are really passionate about this would volunteer for some small amount
To be a volunteer
to
coordinator.
be a coordinator. But there's always something if you give some money that they get out of the proceeds for signing up. So it's because volunteers burn out. But if it becomes part of what they do and they get a little money for it, not that they enjoy it more, but they go, well, you know, this,
Mhm.
and it's a great thing, and I think I think, Marjorie, that could take off and actually generate money, even having paying some of the coordinator. So, it's
Oh, there's no.
captured, adult
there's
education,
no excuse not to have adult education, it can be done and.
Yeah.
um,
okay. So that can fall under, an action item in reaching out to the community later on when you're looking, tearing at your plan. Strength of the district, good job maintaining the balance of academic related arts. I'm gonna have you read the rest of these and just, see if there's anything there that jumps out that,
Could you move it up on the computer so we can see it?
oh.
What
More
is
than
it?
that.
Yes.
I think that was like PB, isn't that the respect,
Thanks.
the 3Bs that
Down arrow, John. If you
It's a
want to,
system
go up and
of-
hit the down arrow.
building.
Okay, okay.
PBIS.
It's PBIS.
Didn't want to do that
No, no.
on my own.
It's the respect, the 3Bs, how to get along in school. Remember Scunder?
Yes.
He worked, that was that.
What was the question and what
It's
was
like
the
a personal
Yeah.
improvement behavior system.
PBIS.